Hey guys, what's up? We are back for another live. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you guys for being here. We got some great topics tonight. Thank y'all for spending your evening with me for our evening pop in, honey. We've got some stuff to talk about. Hopefully, you guys have all hit the like button as well. Thank you, Shirley Terry, Linda Gamble, Rose Armstead, our Darlene Mungan. I'm sorry, my screen is moving. Sheila Brewer. Thanks for being here. Monica Gillespie. Thank you guys for being here. I see everybody still coming in. Pamela Williams. Thanks for being here. Kim Davis, Delicia Dismuth, Lisa Foster. Thank y'all for coming in. Okay, let's get started. As you guys see the banner, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Thanks, Sunshine Rays. Thanks to Bear. Armanelle Moore, Monica Gillespie. Thank you guys for coming in. I see you. All right, so let's get started. All right, so the first news I'm gonna go over. You guys know Martell had his rant, child. Martell had his rant. You already know about it. We talked about it. I'm blue in the face, but I've got to do the update on that. All right, so Martell has now, since he done his rant, you guys, he has now since blocked and unfollowed Carlos King. Woo, child. Somebody said, me too. They're tired of it too. So Martell has now blocked and unfollowed Carlos on IG, okay? So he is upset. He is upset. And Carlos King said that he is not addressing the situation with Martell. Hold on, let me pull up the message because I want to read it verbatim, okay? They've been tearing Martell up online too, y'all. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Okay. Let me get my message. Because Carlos is saying that he is not going to address said situation until Melody's when he do Melody's podcast. That's when he's going to address it. When he sits down with Melody, I don't understand why he would want to taint her podcast talking about his bullshit. Like, we don't really care that much. If you're going to tell it, just go on and say it. Like, why wait until you have Melody there? That's gonna put a whole damper on her damn interview. Like, I don't know why he keeps trying to connect the two of them. Like, Martell's acting out. Address that shit now. This is going on now. Like, don't. But see, and I said it before, I feel like Martell is acting out because he knows Mel is getting ready to go on this podcast with Carlos. It's going to be held in Huntsville. Plus, Melody already told her fans, hey guys, ask me anything and I'll answer anything. He knows the revenge P thing is out there, so everybody's gonna want to know about that, plus some things that we may not know about that happened in the marriage or whatever the case may be. This past episode was very eye-opening, so he is upset that that those things are being talked about, and it's a possibility that he could be further exposed with Melody now speaking out, because she is very open now with, you know, stuff that's going on with Martell. She's not protecting him no more. He knows that. So he's scrambling and he's upset. All right. So Martell was kind of going back and forth with some people online. He has now decided to shut his damn mouth, but it did not stop them from coming for him. All right. So I'm going to read off a few messages before we get started. All right. Somebody said, Kimmie, I was going to send you a message to check out Katt Williams. I think I saw some of that today, guys. I be cramming information, y'all. Y'all just don't know. All right, so let's get into it. It says that okay, so y'all already know what he's talking about. So y'all not gonna vitalize me, either film my real life or don't film me at all. So now someone else said, this is what they're saying to Martell. They said Eric Martell Holt says that the show needs to put you in the streets and leave Mel there. Says that you are broke and disgusting. Says that let's not mention that you can't pass an open book test. Says that you should have let Sugar Mama take it for you. Damn. Oh, child. Somebody else says, and Martell Holt, I know that's right. And she ran back to her YouTube blog Cult with this story months ago. So this isn't just Kiki running her mouth to the blogs. It's obviously what your ex is doing. That's a pick me. Totally, that's a pick. All right, we ain't even gonna stay on that. This person says, Martell Holt, what is your real life? That you don't have a life without Mel. She made you and you failed. Says that the peasant would never elevate you to the place that Mel did. that she is as trifling as you. I agree. This other person says, at Martell Hope, poor little buddy caught in his little feelings. This day says that this is the first day of the new year. Says that what's wrong? Coleslaw didn't wash your buttocks good enough while you were eating her. Damn, they going in, ain't it? This next person says, at Martell Holt, oh wait, better yet, when she was sitting on your face, the juices flow in your eyes since you recently had surgery. Damn. So did you see, at Martell Holt, we wouldn't know all of this if it was not for the peasant, aka Coleslaw, aka Ariane Curry, that makes pride in spewing out all of your business all over social media. They tearing him up, y'all. This person says, at Martell Holt, you don't deserve to be in the presence of Melody. Cherie says that you don't even think about what your actions have done are doing to your children. Says that will you reach your sons? That don't make no sense. Will you reach your sons to cheat? That don't make sense. Says that will you tell your daughters that it's okay to allow a man to belittle them and yell and scream at them, and that he has put hands on them and it's okay? Says because that what thrusts from you, right? It makes sense, but we know what he's trying to say. Okay. This other person says that at Martell Holt rather says that we hope and pray that at Carlos King and the ex Carlos King fires you. And then again, they say Happy New Year. They says that at Martell Holt, where are you, Martell? Says that I thought you wanted this smoke. Let's go, little boy. So they taunting him and going at him online, and he is not responding. Okay. It says that Martell, you are not an actor. You are a clown. Damn. Somebody else says, get off the show, Martell. All right. It says that Martell, what happened to you and Sheree Whitfield? Okay. And then of course, y'all know DJ Richie Sky, he had already gone in the comments to say, yo, he's wild, LOL. Says just last episode he was screaming at Miss Nell about, then he says, never mind, let me mind my business. So Martell hits back with DJ Richie Sky, says, nah, you wild. This fake ass narrative that they're pushing is wild. Plus, yes, mind your business. And Nell should have did the same. All right. So Erica Mena, who used to be on Love and Hip Hop, she responded by saying, I told her, True Scorpio, talking about Melody, says, because baby, they always want to come back. Okay. And better space. Okay. So she was kind of advocating for Mel. Erica Mena was. And Martell, of course, got upset and saw that message to Melody from Erica Mena, and he wrote, he kind of added her in his message as well, as we all know, where he was saying either show my real life or fire me. And then he was trying to spell Safari, but he couldn't spell it, and he was looking stupid per usual. But yeah, that's what it's giving. So Martell is upset with Carlos, and he has since unfollowed him, and he has blocked him on social media. So he is not fooling him. So whatever Carlos is going to announce, maybe it is that he is maybe making Martell step down. Maybe he's firing him. Maybe he's putting him like on a probationary period on the show to where he may have to do some type of, I don't know, counseling or something before he can come back. I don't know. But it's looking like the two of them have fallen out, because y'all know that Carlos, that's all he was doing was going around town, him and Martell. Y'all remember at one point he was going with him where he was doing interviews at all these different shows and stuff, trying to get his image back up. But now that Martell is not getting what he wants, then he's on the bullshit again, and he wants Carlos to kiss his ass, and Carlos doesn't look like he's doing that. So Carlos said that he will address the situation with Martell and the message that was put out there where he was calling him out pretty much at the podcast when he sits down with Melody for their show on I think it's the 21st of this month. Okay. So we gotta wait till the 21st to the bullshit. And by the end, I'm not gonna give no damns, because you can say something now, Carlos. Like, you ain't that damn busy. Stop worrying about what's going on Bravo and figure out what's going on with Love Match Huntsville and the bullshit that surrounds that. I don't care on the 21st. I promise you I don't. Okay. If you want to talk about the shit now, I don't care. Don't bother me on the 21st with that bullshit, for real. I promise you. All right. Let's move on, child. Kimmie Scott, honey. Kimmie Scott, aka Jermaine Jackson, she decides to speak on being tired of fans on Love and Marriage Huntsville saying that she and Maurice don't bring nothing to the show. She's speaking out. She's upset. And we're going to go ahead and listen to what she has to say. I don't care, but I mean, it's news and we can talk about it. Okay. Let's get into it. Shout out to my girl Who Knew, because that's where I saw it. All right. So shout out to her.
We need to know what to put in this particular investment.
So he's talking about investment property, then she's going to get into.
And I want Marie need to be off the show.
All right, here we go.
Or Kimmie and the Scotts, they need to be gone. They need to be off. Like, do they have valid reason to take it that far for somebody to be fired because they don't like what they're saying or they don't like their reality at that moment? I think it takes everybody to make that show work. And you're not going to like everybody. That's just, and it's okay. Like, you're not going to like everybody. But there's a modicum of, reality that I think everybody brings. Everybody's life isn't as exciting as the next person. On our show, it's funny because they talk about the storylines. Marshall and Tisha talking about infidelity for 5 years, but nobody's got no proof of it, and we're still talking about it. They're tired of talking about it. They talked about, Mel Martell getting a divorce, that kind of thing. So they'll verbalize what they're tired of. However, when there is some reality that's boring, they don't want that either. I just think, like, a lot of people say we don't want drama, but then when you don't have drama, you think it's boring. I literally wanted to do a post one day and say, y'all tell me what y'all think of storyline, because I don't get it sometimes. Like, when I say I don't get it, I honestly don't get it. It's like you say you don't want fighting and stuff, but unless they fighting, you act like it's nothing going on. Whereas I can give you a dozen things that Maurice and Kimmie did from season 1 till now.
Like
and what? Yet people will say we bring nothing to the show.
Child. Shout out to Who Knew, honey. Shout out to Who Knew. Kimmie, y'all don't bring anything to the show, my dear. I'm sorry. Don't get frustrated with the fans because we're verbalizing what we would like to see on a show that's already about to go straight to the damn ground, about to crash and burn. This show is crashing and burning. People are starting to stop watching this damn show because y'all ain't giving shit on it. It's boring. Have y'all checked the ratings here lately, Kimmie? You and Maurice have been talking about damn libidos for the past 2 fucking seasons. I'm sorry for my language tonight, y'all, but they frustrating the hell out of me. Then you get mad. It's not. I promise you, it's not the fans. I promise you, it's not the fans, and it damn sure ain't the bloggers. Really, the bloggers is what's keeping y'all afloat, because if we don't talk about y'all ass, ain't nobody else talking about you. Because quiet as kept, not a lot of people watch this damn show. Most of the people who know about what's going on Love and Marriage Huntsville is through the bloggers covering what is going on this damn show. We make y'all. So you should thank us, pat us on the back and say, thank you, bloggers, for making us relevant, because wouldn't nobody give a damn about you, Kimmie. Nobody would give a damn about you or your fucking ass curl. No one cares about Kimmie and Maurice Scott. No one cares about your libido. No one cares about him climbing on top of you like Mr. All Color Purple and doing his business. No one cares. You haven't shown anything. Maurice is all on social media talking about he's a whole lawyer. How many times has he shown himself in action as a lawyer or even filling out some lawyer paperwork even on the fucking show? Never. Never. We seeing you guys at hotels with you throwing flowers and shit in the floor, talking about you trying to please your husband because you don't want him to go out here and cheat, and your libido is all jacked up, and he's coming over there looking like the pet. Well, I don't want to say it, shit. Looking like a sex addict. That's what he's looking like, coming up in there with that tight ass deacon suit on, season after season after goddamn season. Okay, you're giving nothing. Tisha Marceau, what are you guys giving? Fake ass storylines. Tisha, you take a pregnancy test when you know your husband got a whole vasectomy out here. Okay, you guys don't have any type of chemistry. I said it in the review. He don't greet you with a hug, kiss, nothing. Y'all are like brothers and sisters who can't stand each other, but you too damn broke to break up and leave one another. Okay, really and truly, I love me some Mel, but I'm sick and tired of the Mel and Martell arguing and shit back and forth. That's draining as well. I would like to see Martell's ass get off the fucking show so that Melody can start showing her life moving forward and dating, because Martell doesn't have anything going on. Quiet as kept. You don't, Martell. You don't. You don't. We don't give a fuck about coleslaw, and we don't care about little diabetes and him speaking in tongues and or Japanese. We don't care about that. The only person that's really doing something on and off the show is Melody. Stormy, she's doing some stuff with her Canvas Beauty. Okay, I did see that. I mean, but even she's getting on my damn nerves. Period. There needs to be some switching up on this show. If you want people to continue to watch you, asking people, you're asking Melody to go live during the show to convince people to watch the show, but you ain't changing shit on the show. It's the same shit. I feel like I'm watching, what's the show? What's the show where they kept showing the same damn thing with Bill Murray? What's the movie? That shit is irritating, y'all. Help me out in the comments. What's the movie with Bill Murray where they kept showing the same damn thing over and fucking over? Every morning he wake up, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. That same bullshit. I feel like I'm hearing that song replaying in my mind. That's what it is with Love Marriage Huntsville, season after God knows. But that's what's going on, honey, with that. In other news with Love Marriage Huntsville, child, Keke Jabbar decided that she was gonna go on and cuss Anthony on out, child. Y'all know they're going back and forth. Anthony's saying Groundhog Day. Thank y'all. I feel like I'm watching fucking Groundhog Day when I'm watching Love Marriage Huntsville. Every time I tune in on Saturday is I got you, babe. Same bullshit. Let's talk about libidos. Let's look at Kimmie in this dry ass damn Easter curl. Let's look at Maurice walking around in these tight ass suits. Let's look at Martell busting out of his suit like damn Hulk. Like, I'm sick of this shit. Let's look at Stormy, seeing how many times she can touch her nose with her lip and talk some shit. Let's see. That's what we get. That's what's given. But now Keke Jabbar, honey, y'all know Keke Jabbar is going back and forth with Anthony Lofties. He is threatening to put out some information on her, saying that she was talking shit about Mel. She's saying that, if God could strike me down, me and all my kids, if I said anything about Mel, he ain't got no footage on me talking about Mel. She went on live and she was talking shit, going off, cussing him out, calling him a bitch and everything else. I'm going to play the audio for you so that y'all can hear this bullshit, and we're going to move on to something else, all right? Thank y'all. Y'all still putting in their Groundhog Day. I appreciate it, all right? Y'all looking out for me. Thank you, because, baby, my brain is fried, okay? My brain is fried. I worked all day, and I done got all this damn tea for y'all. Listen. Oh, they working my nerves. Kimmie, you don't bring nothing, girl. You know you don't bring nothing. Don't get mad at us. It's you, okay? All right, so this is Keke, honey, going off on Anthony.
The show so bad, of course. Why don't he show it now? I know why he is to edit and make Keke out to be the liar. Tell me about it. Look, I'm gonna tell you what he gonna do, right? This is his game. The whole thing is about Wanda saying that one of my kids is not my husband's, just like she did with Melody. Okay, me and Melody had a discussion about it. We did talk about taking it. I talked about taking it on the show to expose how much of a liar my aunt was. I decided against that. So I know me and him had a conversation about what aunt said. He gonna try to piece something together. Mark my word, I've been waiting on it. Oh, I've been waiting on it. When I say I've been waiting on it, I've been waiting. Because this is how I know this. He called me right before all this stuff happened. And my mom had already told me, he been just calling me, asking me just weird questions like, are Keke and Melody really friends, Miss Constance? And she's like, yeah, that's right. That's what my daughter's always told me. So he called me out of the blue asking me about that situation. Then asking me, well, what did Mel say about it? And I'm like, well, we talked about it. We talked about, exposing my aunt. And he's like, well, he tried to flip it. Well, you think a friend would do that? You think a friend would take? And I said, well, it wasn't necessarily that way. I guarantee you he cut all that out. I'm telling you, watch what's going to happen. He's going to cut all that out, and he's going to insert his own shit. Then he proceeds to ask me, well,
how did you feel when Tisha said that, when Tisha had been telling you all the time she was going to get you on the show, but then when the producers asked her about it, they said, how did you feel when she said that she didn't really want you, on the show? I was like, well, of course, I felt some kind of way. I didn't like that, blah, blah, blah. I didn't see what the two had to do with one another. So I'm telling you, mark my words. I already know what he about to do, so I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting. That's why I'm like, bitch, bring it. Because I know what your bitch ass about to do. You about to try to make up some shit in lie. That's why it's been so long. That's why you told these folks all these weeks ago, oh, I got another recording. So you had time to put shit together. And I wanted to tell your bitch ass to bring it then. But everybody wanted me to shut up. So I did. I shut up. And even though I told people, I said, it don't matter. I should shut up. Let him bring it. I know I ain't saying nothing negative about Melody. I know that for a fact. And ain't nothing you can tell me, play me, is going to make me think otherwise. Because I know for a fact that me, out of my mouth, as God is my witness. And I put this on my kids' lives. God, if I'm lying, strike me and every last one of my kids down right now. I've never once said nothing negative about Melody to him. But watch. Mark my word. Watch him come up with some bullshit that he done created. And I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear it. Because I'm going to record it. I'm going to blast his ass. I'm going to sue his bitch ass. So bring it, bitch. Bring your lies. You and Marcella Cricket Teeth, cripple husband ass, bitch ass. Come on. Every time I see y'all, tell me to breathe. I breathe.
Baby.
He's so bothered by you and Mills' relationship. He thought he would have the vision. Exactly. And that's the problem. That's the problem. That's what he wanted to do, and he ain't successful in it. Although he made so many people believe that's what was going on. And Marcella bitch ass on there talking about, oh, Kiki was hold on, let me think. How did they say she said it? I think it was, I have to go back to my messages. I think it was something like I've been plotting against Mel, something like that. Bitch, you a goddamn lie. That would be stupid as hell for me to do. Why would I do that dumb shit? That would be dumb. Why would I do that? Why would I plot against somebody who ain't never did nothing to me? No, I ain't shady like that. That's how your bitches ass think. That's how your shady trifling ass think. I don't think like that. I don't go after people unless they come after me.
Period.
That's how that works. I don't just go after people just to go after them. So anyway, he keeps talking about Love Marriage Huntsville, but keep talking about it on his. I'm tired of this show. Stop watching it. Stop reviewing it. It's that simple. You're not a part of the show.
Go off.
If I was tired of the show, I would stop watching it. You know what? I got tired of Married to Medicine. You will not see one comment that I've made about Married to Medicine. You will not see one time that I've gone live about Married to Medicine. You won't see shit I've said about Married to Medicine. I just stopped watching it. So stop fucking watching it if you're tired of it, you bitch ass nigga.
All right. How you really feel? Damn.
Love you always. I love you always back. Why is he so obsessed with Love Marriage Huntsville? Is weird. I don't know. You are being attacked for some reason. Pray for them. I tried to do that. I promise you, I tried my best. I tried my hardest, y'all. Everybody hit me up. So many people, and people who love me was like, Kiki, just let it go for now. And everything in me to let it go. But I did. I said, okay. I know these people love me, and I'm going to listen. And I'm going to be quiet, because there is a time to shut up. There is a time. So I shut up. And I said, I'm going to wait until after the Houston trip, and I'm going to speak, my piece. Not attacking anyone, just saying what happened. And here it go. As soon as I talk about the Houston trip, he go like he a part of the goddamn show. Oh, she just needs to shut up You shut up. And you know, it's one thing I noticed, y'all. When Neil came out and called him a demon, he never denied it. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. You demon-filled Negro.
Not demon-filled.
I'm here to tell you that any of your plans or devices that you have for evil against me, they will fall. I got a big God that's on my side, and I don't fear no man.
Lord.
Especially I have me.
I'm crying, y'all. I'm laughing so hard.
You will fall. You playing with the right one.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so you guys hear what Kiki had to say.
Shout out to Empress. All right. Shout out to Empress. Thanks so much. Oh my God, y'all. That shit had me rolling. Okay. Kiki do be all over the place when she be on her live, especially when she's mad, but that shit is hella funny, yo. Funny. When I heard it the first time, I was Kiki and I'm still Kikiing. But baby, when I tell you she drug broken piano teeth, drug her ass. That shit was funny too. I mean, we done talked about the man leg and all. See, but that's how it is. Nobody is spared. When you mad, I'm mad at the wife, bitch. The husband get it too. I'm dragging the whole fucking tree. Okay, the whole family tree get it. I don't give a damn if it's the child. I don't care. I'm coming for everybody. So I feel you, Kiki girl. You mad? Get it out, child. Do what you got to do. She said, "You demon feel. I rebuke you. You demon feel, nigga." I'm like, shit. How you rebuke a man cussing at the I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Fuck you, bitch. Like, that don't go together. God is like, okay, I was getting ready to help you, but then you start cussing, so now I ain't trying to help you. Like, you on your own now, Kiki. Damn. Woo, girl, that gave me my life right there. Thank you, Kiki, honey, because I listen. All right, so let's move on to some more news that I know y'all can use, honey. T.I. and Tiny, honey. T.I. and Tiny is in the news, Lord. Ooh, child, they in the news. They out here, honey, on their R. Kelly and on their P. Diddy out here. Yes, God, they are, y'all. Oh, Jesus. All right, so as you guys know, they are being sued. Let me get to my other page here, honey, because I want to give y'all all this tea, baby. Because, baby, I burnt my tongue on this tea. I burnt my tongue on this tea, Lord. T.I. and Tiny, honey, they are being sued, all right, by a woman claiming that they drugged her, honey, and penetrated her, honey, with T.I.'s big toe. Anybody been penetrated by a toe? I said, oh, hell no, not the toe. I'm going to say it again. Oh, hell no, not the toe. Lord, and I got to show y'all this toe, okay? Babe, I got a picture of the toe. Y'all know Cameron be doing some digging, right? I said, I got to see this damn toe. If he was out here using his toe, Caramel got to know. Y'all know I like to do some rhyme, okay? If you out here using your big toe, Caramel gonna have to know. I'm gonna know something. Nah. I had to zoom in on this damn toe. That's T.I. toe. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. Baby. That's a violation right there, okay? Yeah, that's a violation. That's a violation. That's a violation. That's it. That's the big toe. That one beside it look like it's trying to be a big toe. You got two big toes. Ain't anybody told me. Damn, no wonder they call you the king. You got two big toes on that bitch on one foot. How you got two big toes on one foot? But Torah, let's go on into the show, child. All right, so they are being sued. All right, they're being sued. This is when their ass got arrested. Let's go on and put all the business out there, child. This is when their ass got arrested for having all the ecstasy pills and all this other stuff they had up in the car when Tiny made a little U-turn that her ass wasn't supposed to make, honey, back in September 2010. That's where it stemmed from, all right? And I knew then that they was on to some shit when they found all them ecstasy pills on Tiny and some more pills as her ass had, okay? Yeah. September of 2010. Yes, you did, girl. But Tara, let me go ahead and play y'all the thing, and then I'm gonna do my commentary after I play the news outlet, because I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, Cameron's making shit up." No, we don't. Not over here. You better go to somebody else's channel if you want to hear some made up shit. Over here, no. All right, so I'm gonna play the news channel thing for you guys, and this is for NBC News to be exact, and it's gonna give you guys a little breakdown and a little ha-ha, a little ta-ha of what is said is going on, honey. Somebody said what that told do. Right. Baby.
Nobody should have to.
Let me get past this ad, honey, because y'all go, ooh, baby, if you got pearls on, baby, you might as well go on and pow, break the bad boys off, because, ooh, child, this is some tea right here, girl.
His decorated music career includes a slew of chart-topping hits, Grammy Awards, and multiple TV shows. But a series of disturbing sexual assault allegations against the Atlanta rapper and his wife, Tamika Harris, threatened to topple the empire they've built.
We are dead set on seeking justice.
New York attorney Tyrone Blackburn represents 9 anonymous women who say the Harrises drugged, sexually assaulted, and in some cases, kidnapped them. And while each encounter is different, a troubling alleged pattern emerges.
You have Tamika Harris being the main catalyst that gets the woman to trust her.
Several of the accusers say Tamika Harris handpicked them in crowded nightclubs and fed them spiked drinks that hindered their cognitive abilities.
Then T.I. comes along with his touching, prodding, offering of different narcotics, whether it's Molly, ecstasy, cocaine.
Blackburn says many of his clients then passed out and woke up naked with sore genitals. One victim, as young as 17 years old, alleges she was working for the Harrises as an intern in 2006 when they raped her on a tour bus.
And there's blood running down her legs. She's laid naked on the bed next to 2 other interns.
The accusations against T.I. and Tamika Harris span 15 years in Georgia and California, with the most recent incident allegedly taking place in 2018, according to Blackburn. Beyond the sexual assault allegations, 3 of Blackburn's clients, 2 women and 1 man, say T.I. or his associates threatened them with violence. And Los Angeles attorney Lisa Bloom says she represents 2 women who endured misconduct at the hands of T.I., Tamika, or both.
Egregious allegations that's been tossed around about me and my wife.
T.I. denied all of the allegations on Instagram.
Whatever we ever have done has been done with consensual adults who into what we into and like what we like. We never made nobody do anything. We never trafficked anything. Well, sexually trafficked anything.
T.I. and Tamika's lawyer released this statement to NBC News. Quote, "The Harrises continue to deny in the strongest possible terms these groundless and unjustified allegations. We fully expect if the claims are thoroughly and fairly investigated, no charges will be brought."
How are you doing?
An early sign of fallout for the couple. VH1 halted production of their reality show, T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle, back in February, given, quote, the serious nature of the allegations. Blackburn says he's asked 2 federal agencies and the Georgia Attorney General's office to consider charges against the Harrises.
These women may have consented to come to the VIP section, but once you've introduced narcotics into their system and you've taken away their ability to make a sound decision, they can no longer consent.
The Georgia AG told NBC News they take the allegations, quote, very seriously. The U.S. Attorney's Office for Northern Georgia, however, declined to comment. As for the Harrises' alleged victims, Blackburn says many of his clients' lives are ruined, and that severe depression, drug addiction, and suicidal thoughts continue to haunt them.
These women can never get their lives back, but what they can do is begin to start healing once they know that the man and the woman that violated them, the Harrises, are seeking justice and are paying for the sins that they've committed.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe.
What y'all think about that, T, baby? Lord. Now, originally, they're saying 9, but originally it was 12 women that came forward originally, one of which was in the military. I remember when that story came out some years ago where these women were saying that they met them in a club and that Tiny was kind of like the madam, if you will. She would be the one that would come up to the girls and would kind of get them comfortable and go up and say, hey, you want a drink? And they'd be like, sure. I mean, who don't want a free drink? And upon them getting this drink, they drink the drink and not knowing that something was put into their drink to where they're not able to be coherent and to say, hey, you know, or you know, consent to certain things. And then they say, hey, let's go back to the hotel. So you kind of out of it. You like, okay. But then when you get there, certain things are being done to you to where the two of them kind of engage, allegedly. This is what is being said, that the two of them engage in sexual situationships with said individuals. And they wake up and they're saying, hey, I was violated. I did not consent to certain things. Now, there was another female from something that I read saying that she was flown in to come to the studio to do some music at their studio. Upon her getting there, she was offered a drink as well. It always starts with a drink. Same way with Diddy. I always start with a drink. She was offered a drink at the studio. The next thing she knows, she's out of it and she conks out. She's laying on this couch. When she wakes up, she realizes that she was violated. She did not have any underclothes on, and she said that her private parts hurt very, very badly. Okay. Now, one said woman was saying that when she went to the hotel with T.I. and Tiny, allegedly, that Tiny was rubbing her down with some type of oils. The next thing she noticed, she was kind of out of it. She was laying on the bed, like on her, I think she said she was laying on her stomach. Tiny was like on her back and was rubbing oils and stuff on her. When she woke up, she realized that T.I. had put his big toe into her vaginal area and assaulted her in that way. And she also said her anal area was also sore, meaning that she was violated there as well. Okay, so there's 12 women that initially came out to say that they were violated sexually or sexually by T.I. and Tiny. And it's looking like they're, I guess, a team, like they're teaming up and doing this type of stuff. Now, my thing is this. If you're going to be swingers, that's fine. That's your business. Couples, they do it all the time. I ain't into that shit, but if that's what you do, a lot of Hollywood couples, they do it. I know Candy was saying she and Todd, they're into that. We've been hearing stuff all along about T.I. and Tiny out here swinging and having other people in the bedroom. That's your business. But when it comes down to people saying that they feel like something was put into their drink and they're not able to consent to certain things that's being done in an sexual manner, then that's when there's a problem, okay? And everybody can't be lying. The first thing people want to say, oh, that's what T.I. came out. Oh, that's a lie. I never did that. I never did that. That's some truth. It has to be some truth to it. What the hell was Tiny doing with all them ecstasy pills when she got pulled over in L.A.? She made a wrong turn and they pulled the car over and it was this huge bag of the pills in the car. Like, what are you doing with that many pills? What are you doing with that many pills? It's giving that you guys have some type of crazy motive, allegedly, to be doing some crazy shit that you do, that you know that you should not be doing. Now, since 2005, they're saying that the woman, she's actually stuck to her story. What happened to her with this big toe situation? For those of you that just joining, I'm gonna show the toe again, honey, because she's saying that T.I. used his big toe to violate her in an sexual manner. Okay, yeah. In an sexual manner. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Okay. Yeah, that's your foot. We'll show the whole picture. That's your foot. She was violated by his big toe. He was trying to put his foot in her vajayjay. And she says that when she finally came to, she realized that her vaginal area and her anal area were very sore. And she said that she was itching when she came to, that she was itching very badly in her vaginal area. Okay, I don't know what the hell was going on there. She had a reaction or whatever, but she said she woke up to itching very badly in her vaginal area down there as a result to what was going on there. Okay. I said, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But yeah, they out here getting people all toed up, literally toed up. Somebody said fungus, yeah, and then you in hotel rooms walking around barefoot in the damn hotels, and then you stick your toe up on somebody like that. That's nasty as hell. You know how many germs is on a hotel floor? And then Tiny's Miss Piggy looking ass out here. It's looking like you out here trying to groom and be a madam out here, girl. Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. That's what I'm going to have to name their asses out here. Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy out here violating, allegedly. That shit is just, ooh, it's giving too much. That's just giving too much. Inviting women back to the hotel, and they can't really say yeah or no, because they by that time, after they don't drink that damn drink, they out of it. Tiny all excited in the damn car headed to the hotel. Never should have kissed you. That's her shit. Never should have done. Y'all know the song. I told myself I was about to tow you down. That's her in the car. Do you want to? Ain't that what you was asking them? Do you want to? Ain't that what the song said? Ain't that what Escape song said? Do you want to? Never should have drugged you. Ain't that what you asked? Ain't that what you saying, Tiny? Sitting over there looking like Miss Piggy. Looking just like Miss Piggy. And his ass looking like Kermit the Frog sitting up in there. Unloosen your shoes so you can get on up in there and start towing somebody. Oh, funky foot ass. Oh, dwarf. And she walking around looking like a little dwarf with her back way up here. I said, that damn Tiny. Let me drag your ass for a quick minute, Tiny. Walking around here looking like Smokey Robinson in a wig. Tiny ass look just like Smokey Robinson in a wig. Now that just went live the other day. All right, let me show this shit. Tiny looking just like Smokey Robinson. T.I. went live and put her ass on it. Look at this shit. Look at her. Lips look like they about to damn explode, like somebody hit in the mouth with a frying pan. Told the hell up. Now, this ain't the first time we done heard allegations about them doing said situations. Somebody said I'm the shade queen. Y'all know I'm messy as hell. I'm thoroughly messy because this shit right here don't make no sense, y'all. This don't make no sense. Tiny, Miss never should have drugged. Never should have drugged you. Never should have lied. I told myself I'm about to get some ass tonight. Yes, honey. I just made that up, y'all. Woo, child. Yes, honey. T.I. Holler back. Because then you say you, somebody said, I cannot with real today. Y'all know that's the song. That's the song, child. I cannot, y'all. I cannot, Lord. All right. Y'all in here towing people down, child. Towing them down with that big ass toe. My ass would be hurting too if he stuck his toe with my ass. That big ass toe. Oh my God. But Tiny and her little dwarf looking ass walking around here, child. Allegedly violating the folk. Okay. And she looked like she smelled like some damn spam straight out the can. Why Tiny look like she smelled like spam straight out the can? Y'all ever smell how spam smell? I don't eat no damn spam. Tiny look like her ass smell like spam. You like to smell like spam, Tiny. I'm sorry. That's what it's giving. That is what it's giving. But y'all like here on y'all P. Diddy. P. Diddy sitting at home like, shit, y'all worse than me. Like, finally, somebody else's ass is in the news and not me. Because y'all know every other day it was damn P. Diddy this, P. Diddy that, brother love this, brother love that. Now y'all ass is in the news. Ain't nobody talking about P. Diddy no more. They talking about T.I. and Tiny's ass now. He on it, yes, I feel like I've been villainized and expeditiouslyized. Y'all know he always saying them long ass words that I said, your ass don't do nothing but sit at home and read the dictionary so you can sound smart. I never villainized supercalifragilisticexpialidocious bullshit. That's him. Like, nigga, just because you say a big word don't make you smart. You still sound dumb. Out here on your supercalifragilisticexpialidociousness bullshit. Expeditiously-ish. Okay. Oh my God, y'all. All right, so let's go on and read this bullshit so we can get a thorough understanding of the bullshit. Because when I saw this, I said, see. All right, so they signed T.I. and his wife, honey, Miss Piggy, a.k.a. Tiny, Little Tiny. All right, the dwarf of Harris, are being accused of using toes, honey, not toes, baby, to sexually assault women. Now they're saying that the new accusations were handed down by a Jane Doe who recently filed a lawsuit against the pair. She claims that while enlisted in the U.S. Air Force and stationed in Los Angeles, that she met an employee of the couple sometime around 2005 during a party at Coolio's house. Okay, now 2005, coincidentally, okay, was when Tiny was pulled over with all these little pills or whatever. Okay, now initially, y'all know that the Survivors Act was set to y'all know they had one out, I think, in New York. So the Survivors Act for California, I'm reading up, it says that it was from January 2022 through December 23, okay, to where they could file a lawsuit against anyone who they feel that they was sexually assaulted by. So they had within that time of January 2022 to December 2023 to get their lawsuits in. So they have filed that within that time. So now the lawsuit is going forward. Lisa Bloom, who we know always represent a lot of women who have been violated. She represented a lot of women who were in the R. Kelly case as well, at which she got them justice, at which he also had to pay them for giving them STDs. So she's a great lawyer. So they've reached out to Lisa Bloom, and she is representing some of the women. Now, 9 of which have, I think, filed suits against them. So I don't think they're going to be able to fight them all because, first of all, y'all ain't been on y'all show in a hot minute. T.I., you ain't done really hardly nothing here in a minute. You ain't done no albums or nothing else. Tiny, I don't know what the hell you doing. So I don't know where y'all going to be getting all this money to be trying to pay out all these damn lawsuits of people coming against you for said bullshit from your nasty ass big toe. But let's continue. It says that person identified as Caviar invited the victim to a nightclub where T.I. and Tiny were the next night. Okay, so they says that once she arrived, that Jane Doe says that she entered the VIP section where Tiny handed her a drink. So it always starts with her in this damn drink. All right, so it says that after the club, it says that Jane Doe says that she got into an SUV with the other 2 women, and the couple says that they then went to a hotel, but Tiny allegedly kicked out the other 2 women for flirting with T.I. too much. It says that when Jane Doe was alone with the 2, that she claimed that they all showered together. Oh, shit. So she took a shower with T.I. and Tiny. Then said that they moved to the bed where she says that T.I. ordered her to massage him before Tiny pinned the woman on her stomach, like I just said, and began grinding on her. Grind with me. Okay, so they're saying that then T.I. allegedly penetrated, honey, with a P, the woman with his big toe. All right. It says that Jane Doe says that she continually told the couple no, but they proceeded with the assault anyway. It says that eventually she went to the bathroom to throw up, honey, because them feet was funky. Now, that ain't what it said here, but that's, that's what it gave me. When she, when he took his shoe off, honey, to get ready to tow her, them fumes, honey, came up from the shoes, and she was just like, no! She was on that shit, okay? She had thrown it up in the room, all right? She had thrown it up in the bed. That's what they had said. All right, so then they said that eventually, honey, she went to the bathroom, honey, to go throw it up, while T.I. got up, honey, to get a condom, some protection, honey. He should have put a condom on that toe. But it says that after passing out, says that the woman said that she woke up the following day with vaginal pain and itching, honey, major itching, before being abruptly kicked out by a security guard, okay? So she is sitting there telling them, listen, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I need some money, stat 27, bitch. And security said, bitch, nah, get your purse and take it that way. So she didn't get a chance to watch the kitty, honey. She didn't get a chance to watch the kitty. Yeah, so she got violated and kicked what they call the fuck out. Scratching and all, Lord. Scratching and all, Lord. Yeah. That's what it said, Lord. I ain't making it up. And I read it verbatim. That's what it said. T.I. and Tiny, y'all got some explaining to do. Okay? Because how is it that 12 women are coming out with the same damn story? I don't understand it. I'm not understanding that. Okay? 12 women came out. 9 of which are same. Okay? Yes, this big toe is what it's giving. All right. Now let's see what else. Let's see if I can find something else. Okay. So the woman, okay, so she did agree to go back for a threesome, but then when she got there and certain things were being done, she said no. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out if y'all got in the shower, did you wash your feet? Because this, I feel like that's what she was throwing up. T.I. You just got in there and let the water just rain down on you, like SWV said, rain down on me. Rain down on me. Let your love just shine. Yeah, that's what it was giving. You just got in there and just let the water just shower down on you. You ain't put no soap or shit on them. You ain't put no Axe body wash on them feet or nothing, honey. You got in there with them big ass toes poked up under the damn blanket. And as soon as she saw that big ass toe, she started going. She was on that shit. She was like, "Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom right quick," and start dry heaving and throwing up and whatnot in the room. He wanted to still go on anyway. He was like, "Don't worry about my feet stinking. I know they stink. You know, let's go on and get on through this, okay?" But let's see. This says that the alleged victim believed that while she was at the club with the couple, that her drink was spiked. Okay, that Tiny gave her a spiked drink. And honestly, from all the stories that I read, all of the women were saying that they were handed a drink that was allegedly spiked. So Tiny is seeming like this is a pattern of behavior, allegedly, that is being done where they go to these clubs and they point out the girls that they are attracted to and the ones that they feel will go all the way with said situationships, okay? And it always starts with a drink, kind of like Bill Cosby on the Sprinkle. And they say, "Hey, you want to go back to the hotel? You know, we're about to have an after party at the hotel," whatever. They get there and security is there, so they can't leave. And something else I was reading too, where it says that when they go to said situations, they have to give over their phone, that they can't have their phone with them. So security or whoever is there hold on to their phone. So they're not able to call somebody if they feel that they're being violated and they want to leave. And a lot of these women were saying that they could not leave at their own free will. So I guess that's where the kidnapping comes in. Okay. If you get there and decide that you don't want to do this anymore and you say, "Hey, I'm leaving," and you can't call anybody if they're kind of being aggressive or whatever, allegedly. Okay. But yeah, so that's what it's given. That stuff was put into their phone. It says that after the party that they allegedly went back to the hotel when she began to feel dizzy. Okay. So she was already feeling it before she got there. It says at one point she alleges that T.I., which we already know, penetrated with a P, her vajayjay with his toe. Okay. And these women have reached out to their attorneys, Lord. Tiny girl. I wonder now, do Tiny be getting told up at home too? He be sticking that big toe up on her like that? Because she look like she might like that, because she is a whole freak out here. All right. That's what it's giving. And now I'm trying to figure out, have Tiny and T.I. and Todd and Candy they might have done some stuff. Because y'all know they all swingers too. Candy and Todd, they talked about how they've had fivesomes in their bedroom, in their marital bed. Tiny said that on the show. So my question would be, would Tiny and T.I. be probably having a little situationship with Candy and Todd, knowing that they are into the same things? Okay, I'm wondering that. That's making me wonder that now. That is making me wonder that now. Somebody say I wouldn't put it past them either. Me either. Like, it's giving that you guys are expeditiously nasty out this bitch. That's what it's giving me. But they are, so the people that filed, the ladies, the young women that filed these lawsuits, they filed them under the Survivors Act. So, and I think they got them in time, okay? The 9 out of the 12 did, okay? Because you got a while back that they had some stuff thrown out. T.I. and Tiny had some cases thrown out before because they were trying to say that the women didn't have enough evidence, okay? They were saying in a complaint filed Tuesday in Los Angeles court, says that a lawyer for Jane Doe accuser says that T.I. Clifford Harris and Tiny Tamika Harris gave her a spiked drink after they introduced them to the VIP section, which I just said, that they were forced. And listen to this. It says, then they were brought back to their hotel room where they were forced to get undressed. And her, see, if you're forced to do something that's not consensual. Okay. If you are forced to undress, that is not a consensual act. It's just not. Okay. It's not. Let's show that damn toe again. That's an assault with a deadly weapon right there. Look at them damn toes. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So I think I had something else that I wanted to show on them because, child, listen. Okay, yeah. Because y'all remember that Shekinah was coming out and putting T.I. and Tiny under the bus too. I want to play a little bit of that before we move on to the next thing, because I was kind of listening to that too. It kind of corroborates what we're talking about with this particular case, okay? Because she was trying to say they were trying to do shit to her too. So I don't know, y'all. So let's get into this.
Everybody, welcome to the Impressive Show.
All right, so shout out to Impressive, all right, because that's where I heard it.
But first, I want to start off by paying my respects to the legendary actress.
Move over.
By
all right, she being her
young women. Now, these wild accusations came from a woman named Sabrina Peterson. Sabrina owns her own business called The Glam University, and she actually used to be a friend or associate of T.I. and Tiny. Some people call her a friend, some people call her a crazy stalker, but whoever she is to T.I. and Tiny, she seems to have all the tea on them. Well, let me just say alleged tea, because all the allegations made in this video have not been confirmed to be true, but it's being alleged that T.I. and Tiny have been up to some crazy, wild things. Now, Sabrina first drew attention to all of this when she made this post on Instagram calling T.I. out for threatening her with a weapon. She said, the sad part about being a woman and being a black woman is this: the public praises our predators. T.I., you put a gun to my head in front of children, and I never called the police on you. But for years, you have painted me as the villain. Now, the Shade Room was able to capture screenshots of her comment section before she turned it off. Someone asked, Tip put a gun to your head? Wow. She said, yes, because I was beating up his female assistant that was treating Tiny like a slave. Now, Tiny did respond, and she actually pulled out receipts of Sabrina posting pictures of T.I. with her kids and calling T.I. a good uncle. And Tiny said in her caption, hold up, so you want your abuser to train your sons? He was just uncle 2 years ago. Now, when did you say my husband assaulted you? Did you change your mind or change it back? What's up with you today, Pooh? I'm confused. Stop harassing my family. You strange. Everybody know you've been special. Face slicing seminar lady. Please get help, but leave us alone. Now, Sabrina went on Instagram Live and she clapped back at Tiny, and she also doubled down on her allegations against T.I. This is what she said.
Your husband put a gun to my head after me looking out for you on several occasions. You are the better woman. I'm saying you're the woman that's always somewhere crying. You're the one that's always being cheated on. You're the one. I'm saying but you're the one that wants to go run to your friends and tell them what he did wrong at X, Y, and Z. And I was so young, I did not know. I didn't know to not listen to a woman when she's going crazy and crying about her relationship. The only thing I knew is that my friend was going through X, Y, and Z, and I jumped the in like the dumb I was. When he was arrested, that one silver revolver with a long nose on it was the gun that he put to my head, screaming, bitch, I'll kill you, bitch, I'll kill you.
Damn, she described it, so now I believe you.
He was on probation. I never once called the police on him. I never once started a case. And as far as my child knowing him, your children call me, your daughter calls me auntie. So as far as my child taking a picture with him and me saying that's his uncle and X, Y, and Z, that was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. My child has never been in a private setting with him at all. Let's be clear on that.
Now, Sabrina continued to go in on T.I. and Tiny. She alluded that they do cocaine, and she also claimed that they seek out women to have threesomes with. And this is not a new rumor, by the way. It's actually an open secret that T.I. and Tiny like to have threesomes.
T.I. Hot. Yes. One time he and Tiny invited me over for dinner.
Sure they did. Sure they did.
Oh, I was quite flattered. They were like, why didn't you
Guess
go?
what's for dinner? You bitch! Also, a few years ago, Rob Kardashian revealed that his baby mama, Black China, was having threesomes with T.I. and Tiny. So this is not a new rumor. However, Sabrina is claiming that several girls have been victimized by T.I. and Tiny. And she put out different allegations from some of the alleged victims on her Instagram story. And one of the alleged victims came out and said this: I met T.I. almost 16 years ago next month here in Colorado for the All-Star Weekend. We ended up lost backstage at the free concert he gave at Nike Town. VIP and stage were upstairs. The crowd was downstairs. This was my B-Day weekend, and I was 16. My best friend was 15. We were pressured for sex and to take drugs, even with him and his team knowing we were underage. So this right here is a very, very shocking allegation. And once again, we can't confirm whether or not it's true. But if it is true, this right here is extremely disturbing. And Sabrina didn't stop there. She went on to post several different stories from different women who allegedly had some interaction with T.I. and Tiny. Now, some of these alleged interactions were consensual. T.I. and Tiny would pick girls out and invite them back to their room, but oftentimes drugs were involved. And unfortunately, in some of these cases, a lot of these girls claim that they were taken advantage of while they were drugged. The victims alleged that T.I. and Tiny would verbally and physically abuse them. Tiny would get jealous if T.I. was enjoying a girl too much. And one victim claimed that Tiny got so jealous that she attacked her, and when she tried to defend herself against Tiny, T.I. jumped in and punched her and choked her out. I mean, these allegations are crazy. Another person alleged that T.I. and Tiny kicked down her next door neighbor's door and beat and kidnapped her husband. Whew, just a mess. Now, once again, I do have to say that these allegations have not been confirmed to be true or not. So I'm not going to say that they are, I'm going to say that they aren't. But I am surprised that no one has come out and pressed charges against T.I. and Tiny, because they've been accused of a lot of things. They've been accused of messing with underage girls, drugging women, assaulting women. I mean, these are some disturbing allegations, and all of this should be reported to the police, not Sabrina. Now, if these allegations are not true, T.I. and Tiny will probably take legal action against Sabrina. Sabrina was the one who posted these anonymous stories on her IG page, so she will be the one who will be targeted. However, I am paying close attention to some of these stories. I'm not going to outright and say that T.I. and Tiny are guilty without any proof, but I am paying close attention, and I'm going to see how all of this unfolds. Now, I did find it rather interesting that Tiny's friend Shekinah came forth and claimed that Sabrina was the one who was actually helping them recruit girls.
Listen, if Tiny would pay that hoe some attention, she wouldn't be even in foot right now with Tia. She's looking for attention. She wants Tiny. She obsessed with Tiny. Like, she wants Tiny to be her girlfriend. Now, listen, this is my thing. They came out and pulled the gun on her, right? How do we change from Tip not the victim no more? Tip is the victim, and Tiny now is the legend. How do we go from that? So she done got mad at me for taking up her husband. Here go the whole damn thing. She has a problem. She ain't talking about nothing about how she Tamika Tip.
Oh, wow.
I said what I said. Why she ain't talking about she done sucked his time? So why we ain't talking about that? Let's get into it. Yeah, y'all want to talk? Let's get into it. I'm trying to figure out why she ain't told y'all but she ain't. Why she ain't told you about she one of the women who used to go recruit the bitches for them to what's up? Hey, now that's the real thing. She women empowerment. Why she didn't tell y'all that she done had some of that too? Why she didn't tell y'all? She talking about all the rest of these folks running around getting. Why she didn't tell y'all she been and the damn one? I don't get involved. I don't know what they do in their lifestyle. I'm not part of it. But I know she done been now. Well, ask her what was going on when she was in the threesomes and the folks. So what happened with her? Huh? What about when she used to go get to recruit the hoes for? Where's she at in this? Black power. You so into the power, but you the one recruiting the hoes to come get
Wow.
But now, you say that I pull the gun out. You want to go with the gun. Instead of saying you done been Miss Sabrina.
So Shekinah is claiming that Sabrina was actually recruiting girls for T.I. and Tiny, and she also claims that Sabrina still wants Tiny, which is why she's so upset. And honestly, I don't think this is too far-fetched. I think somewhere down the line, Sabrina was cut off from T.I. and Tiny, and now she's coming at them with a vengeance. She claimed that T.I. put a gun to her head, but I do think it's weird that she would have her child around him after the fact. So that's something that was confusing to me. And also, it is confusing that she's making this stance that she wants to protect women. However, this was the same woman who was fighting other women for Tiny. In fact, some years ago, she was criticizing Shekinah for not fighting for Tiny when Bernice Burgos was messing with T.I. And she even threatened to fight Shekinah. And Shekinah had to file a restraining order against her. So I think that's weird. And I also think it's weird that she's trying to paint T.I. and Tiny as these predators when she herself was allegedly recruiting girls for them, knowing how they get down. So if there's any truth to this, her hands are dirty too. Wow. And I do.
So we're gonna stop it there. We gotta move on, honey. It's really at the end anyway. What do y'all think about all this? That's a lot, y'all. Oh my God, that's a lot. That is giving a lot. T.I. and Tiny, I hope this stuff is not true about you, but baby, listen, it's too many people coming forward and saying that that this is what happened to them, and it's the same story. So it's the same stuff, y'all. Everybody can't be lying. I'm gonna keep my ear to the streets on this to see what happens and where it goes, because baby, listen, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the next topic. And then I'm gonna let y'all go, honey. I ain't gonna hold y'all long, baby, because it's a lot of tea. I'm gonna have to I have to put some of this with Car Chronicles, okay? Katt Williams is going off on a few people, child. He is just in rare form. Katt Williams. Now, he is saying that Harvey Weinstein reportedly offered to please him in front of everyone at his agency. Now, he's putting Harvey Weinstein out there now. All right, let me go ahead and play this.
Harvey Weinstein, before the thing came out, he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, there's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh. So you wonder what they did? I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of...
Yo! What y'all think about that? Now, Katt Williams is telling on everybody, okay? Now, Katt Williams is also going off on
when the movie
Ricky
came out,
Smiley.
He said he watched it at home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he can get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything? He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he Sir, no one. Why no? He was with KD. He beat up Terry Crews. Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood? They switched off roles. You take this and he what? So Ricky Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. Is because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie, but I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles. He told you the story about when you were originally supposed to play Katt Williams' character. Yes. And Katt Williams was supposed to play my character. And somebody said, no, we want you to play Mike, the Santa Claus. Right? And then, yeah, because Katt Williams was going to be the Santa Claus. Right. And then, and they switched it over. Right. Because when I auditioned for Mighty Mike. Right. You know, so when I went in there to audition, I'm at the toilet. When Katt Williams went to use the bathroom, that's the line I had to use to audition. So they switched it up. So I was like, yeah, I can do this Santa Claus role.
Friday, you know, but I didn't know that because I did my role like in 4 days.
Right.
They shot all my stuff in 4 days. I went back to Birmingham, came back out because they changed the ending. Did you know that?
Right. No, I didn't.
No, you know the ending where they got the fighting or whatever. The ending was me giving out, Santa Claus giving out presents to his kids.
Right.
So the test audience didn't like the way it ended. So
you were originally supposed to play Katt Williams' character.
Ain't that crazy?
What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steve and Ced. He would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read. What? And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets. And this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got $5.
What is your relationship with Steve?
I am taking 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. Damn. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just told us straight.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0. I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road.
Y'all,
okay.
He is not holding back. Now I'm seeing too where he okay, so now he's saying that he put in contracts that he will work with Ricky Smiley. He went off on Cedric the Entertainer too, because I saw that somewhere. Hold on. Here we go. All right, so Katt Williams responds to Cedric the Entertainer responds to Katt Williams' recent interview where he claims that Cedric the Entertainer stole his jokes, okay, and says that he's all talk and that he's corny as okay. All right, so I'm going to play it.
E.T.'s Comic View told you, you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up? He thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in BET was you seeing me doing this joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you still have him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times and Katt didn't do as I stand before you, Shannon? I would have bust Cedric's stomach.
Damn.
There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay him and Steve had already apologized?
Damn.
What up, y'all? What's up? It's Ced. I'm gonna address this Katt Williams thing one time, man. I saw people on there really commenting about that. Look, I have no idea what this brother is talking about. That joke is over 30 years old, close to 30-something years old. I did the Kings of Comedy in 1999. Probably had been doing that joke 6-7 years before that. I don't even know if Katt was doing comedy then. So, you know, again, he's a talented brother. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never seen Katt do a space shuttle joke. So There may be something that he believes is true. I've written a lot of jokes. I've had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well. So I understand if you feel, slighted by that, but that's my joke. That's my joke, dog. Driving spaceship to the moon, cigarette, cutie pie rocking in the background, parallel parking the spaceship. It's my joke, dog. So that's what I believe it to be. So
oh well. Y'all remember that joke, but that's the joke that they're saying in question. He was very funny on Kings of Comedy with that joke as well. But yeah, he is not sparing any feelings whatsoever regarding any of the damn comedians. Ricky Smiley, Faison Love, Steve Harvey, or who else was it? Somebody else. Of course, Cedric the Entertainer. Damn, he is not sparing anybody's feelings, and he also called out Harvey Weinstein for saying that he wanted him to give him some dome as well. And he was saying that Earthquake couldn't read. Like, damn. He funny as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie. Earthquake is funny as hell. I be watching some of his stuff. He got a special on Netflix right now, and it's funny. Check it out. But he is fine. I didn't know he could read, though. I didn't know you couldn't read. Oh, my God. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, so let me go ahead and play this. This is where Carlos is saying that he's going to address. I forgot I had this. Where he's saying that he's going to address Martell's demand in live on January 21st on his podcast, Reality with the King, featuring Melody. Okay. So I'm going to play this and then I'm going to let y'all go. All right.
I will be addressing the Martell comment on my podcast tour with Melody. Don't worry. I'll address it on live. In person. If you don't got your tickets, get them, baby. Me and Melody Cherie, January 21st. Okay? I'll be addressing Mr. Holt then. Yes, honey. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know. I know. Don't bring me down. I know Special K. We're not going to talk about that. I already addressed it. It's all good. Thank you, Rain Jones, for having my back. Because what we do over at the Kingdom is reality. I don't listen. Don't get mad at me because you're reality and what you want it to be, baby. I show up and work. People mad at me because other people mad at them for what they say. And it's my fault. But we'll get to that Sunday, January 21st in Huntsville, Alabama at my live show with Melody. But baby, we have 900 people in the group chat.
But that's it. So he's just saying he will address it in. And I see y'all putting it in the thing. I don't understand why he's waiting until, like I said in my live earlier, why he's waiting to do that on Melody's time where she's going to be talking about stuff she wants to talk about. It's like putting a whole damper. She don't want to talk about Martell. I'm pretty sure she don't want to hear anything about Martell. Like, this shit just happened, like a day or so ago. He should go ahead and just address it now. I mean, you're talking about it. Why not go ahead and address it right then? There's no reason to. And maybe he's using that as a means to get people to buy tickets for this particular podcast to come there so that they can hear some tea, when he can just go ahead and address the shit now. It's all a ploy to get some more money. That's all it is. Because you got to purchase tickets in order to go to this particular show. So he wants people to purchase tickets to hear some tea of him addressing Martell shit right now. We see you, Carlos. We see you. It's a money grab, sir. It is a whole money grab, and we're not buying it. I'm not falling for the fucking banana in the tailpipe, Carlos. And on 21st, I don't want to hear the shit either. Like I said before, I'm over it, okay? But that is our show, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed all the tea that we put out there today. I hope you guys hit the like button, okay, as well. Mods, thank y'all for doing such a great job. And thank you for any content creators that joined us as well, okay, guys? Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I can't say it enough. I'm seeing a lot of people not hitting the like. We've been getting a lot of people in the chat, but we're not seeing a lot of likes. So let's get the likes up, all right? And also subscribe to this channel so that you guys will be privy to all the tea, because y'all know I got it over here, okay? I be digging, honey. Yes, and I'm going to stick out, honey, like a big toe with this tea, like T.I., okay? We're going to get on out here on that toe. Because, baby, the toe is towing, all right? But thank y'all for being here tonight. Y'all hit the like button and y'all enjoy the rest of your night, okay? Love you guys all the way down. and see you guys tomorrow for Car Chronicles. Okay, love you and goodbye.